Happy New Year! Welcome back, everybody. It is a new year. I'm a little delayed. I had planned on doing a quick video at the very start of the year. We are, 5 days in, but I'm okay with that. So 5 days in, and what I'm bringing you today is I kind of wanted to take a step back and go back to basics. And we are going to be using our equalizer bars right here. So before we even get started, if you don't have them yet, now is the time to get yourself a set. Okay, there is a link in my About Me section in my little bio, and it'll tell you, you click on that, it'll take you to the website where you can buy them. And then you're going to use coupon code JennyOC, and you'll get 20% off of your order. And they are coming really, really quickly. I just had a client order a set the other day, and she got them in 3 days. 3 days. So if you were thinking, I might need to get some equipment, I should build a gym, honestly, if you get yourself a set of these equalizers, you are good to go. So again, Lebert Fitness, they're Canadian. So anyway, just found that out, a few months ago. No, not that they were Canadian. That is technically Lebert. But anyway, there we go. Get yourself some equalizers, and once you've got them, you can join us with this workout. Of course, we're not using them for the entire workout today, so you can do some of this without the bars as well. With that, all we're doing is strength training, so let's go ahead and stand up, and we're gonna get warmed up just a little bit here. I'll move these out of the way for now, just for a very simple warm up. We're just gonna start with some marching in place, because you never really wanna go hardcore or even like sort of hardcore without warming up and getting your body ready to go. All right, so a little bit of heel taps out front. That's gonna get those legs down, so you can tap that heel. Bring the toes up. Okay, we've got muscles all over our legs, including across your shin. You really want to warm that muscle up too, so we don't end up with shin splints or any kind of cramping. Plus, that gives you a little stretch in your calf muscle as well. So kind of feeling nice. Now tap it out to the side and just reach down. A little bit of a tap and reach. Okay, nothing really crazy or big. Again, just a little bit of movement to get ourselves warmed up. It has gotten really cold around here, so the idea of working out without any kind of warm-up movement is terrible. Not just a bad idea, but terrible. I hate it. Okay, I'm mostly talking about me, but anyway. And finally, we're gonna come tap it back just a little bit. I'm gonna walk forward, just tap and tap. So all I'm doing is tapping my heel back each time. No, tapping my toe back. I am so confused on heels and toes today. What in the world? Hopefully by this time we're starting to feel a little bit warmer. If you've just kind of been letting your arms hang free, let's add a little bit of that in. What you can do is a little punch forward, a little punch forward. Once again, we're not adding weights to this yet or anything. We're just having a very basic warm up. 4, 3, 2, 1 more each side. All right, march it out right here. Now what we're gonna do is start with some basic squats. So I'm gonna take that wide. I know my bars are still sitting here and they're saying, use me, use me. We will. Okay, wide, wider than your shoulders, all right? So you have a nice, stable, firm stance. We're doing 10, that's it. Drop it down and press it back up. And you're gonna press up through your heels, okay? And once again, this is another one of those things you can do whatever you want with your hands. Sometimes I've seen people do their nice little squats here. Typically in class, you end up seeing this. I don't know why we decide what to do with our hands. But anyway, I think that's 7 or 8. We'll call that one 8. 9, now you're gonna hold this one down right here. What I want you to check, after we've already done 10 of them, is that your knees are not shoving forward, okay? They're in line with your toes. So if you are not sure, you can always go up against a wall and do the same thing. If your knee hits the wall, you're going forward instead of straight down. Bring that up. All right, from here, we're gonna grab that bar. Now, you want your feet this time, last time we were nice and wide for a stable stance. Let's go about shoulder width apart for this set. And this time, you're gonna bring that bar up as you squat down. Again, you're still sitting back. 10 of these. So up, bring the bar up and back down. 2. These are backwards to how I usually do them. Usually I will have you hit the ground with the bar to make sure you're going down low enough. But I'm not really as worried about that today, because we're just doing a very basic strength set today. Believe that was 7, 8, 9. Now again, you're gonna hold this one down. Just so you can take a second to look down, check the knees, and keep those arms up. Yeah, you're gonna start to feel that. Now, if you start to feel it in your back, again, check that posture. Hold those arms out. Everybody, here we go. Stand up, still holding that bar there. Now, take that bar all the way up. This is where I kind of lose it on the camera. Try to step back a little bit. Our feet are the same distance apart. Stand up tall. Press it up. Slowly lower that down. Press it up. Slowly lower that down. So what we're doing is we're pressing up strong, and then we're taking our time, feeling those shoulders as we lower it down. Up, lower it down. You can even go slower than this if you wanted to. For some reason, I'm struggling on the slow part today. See, we're not doing anything crazy. We're just basic exercises that are really gonna work all those big muscles in your body and some of the little muscles, depending on if we have time. Try to make it quick today. Any idea how many of these we've done? I don't know. Let's do 2 more. 1 more. Push it up. Lower down just to here. Okay. Perfect. Now bring that all the way down. Now, one thing I want you to check. We'll come back to those again. You're going to stand up tall. I did this in my class today, and I think it really, really helped. So, as you're standing tall, imagine that your knees are lifting up off the ground, okay? That's gonna start to pull your legs upward. Then your hips are coming up just a little bit taller, okay? You're not trying to shove them forward, we're not tilting backwards, lifting. Now, bring those shoulders all the way up. Feel how that lengthened your spine and drop those shoulders, but keep your spine tall. Now, I want you to just take a second here, and how do you feel through your abs and your back, basically from your shoulders down beyond your hips? Do you feel lengthened? Do you feel like those muscles are tight and strong? Because that's what you want to go for this next exercise, okay? Remember that feeling, grab your equalizer bar. Okay. We have that nice, strong, tall feeling. You're gonna step forward with that right leg. You're gonna bring that bar out in front. Then you'll drop down into that lunge and twist and bring it back up. And again, twist and back up. Now, my hips should not be moving. I just checked to make sure, and they are not. And my upper body should be twisting. So this is a nice upper spinal twist with strong legs. Woo. Keeping those shoulders strong because you're holding that bar out. But we have not relaxed our abs, okay? They need to stay exactly as strong and tall as they are. Don't think of it as tight. Think of them as tall. 2 more. I'm gonna go back and watch this later and be like, how many did we do? All right, and switch sides. Drop into that lunge, bring that bar up. Again, we're going to the other side. Make sure those hips don't move. You really wanna be feeling a stretch. And then that same muscle pulls it back again. Woo, dang it. 2 more, I think. Excellent. Bring that up. Beautiful. I love it. See how we're doing on time. Actually, we're great on time so far. Okay, next exercise. Once again, we're going to that wide stance. This time, you're going to go even wider than before, and you're going to drop down. Now, from here, you'll shift your weight over. Start to feel a little stretch in that inner thigh. Shift it to the other side. So here is where your EQs come in handy. If you're down here and you're like, my knees, my hips, I'm dying, you have this. Okay, I want you to use it just for a little bit of stability. Bring it across. And take it back. So what I have been able to do now, I'll actually show you from the side. You keep going nice and slow. So I'm wide. Originally I was here, and I'm just going from one side to the other side. Now you can still see, if you can see where my feet were, my toes are here, so my knee is still not hitting my toes, okay? But if you need that extra support, you have put this here, then you can lean on it a little bit, and that's gonna take a little pressure. I'm still not moving my knees forward. You see they're staying exactly where they are. But I have a little extra support here, so I don't have to use as much of the joints and the muscles around the joint. I'm still using those muscles, but it's a little bit easier. And it's a little bit of support for your back. Instead of trying to stay here with those tight abs, which I know you have, you still have that little extra support here. Okay, I have no idea how many you've done. So tell you what, just bring that up. Here we go. Excellent. All right, we're gonna finish this off with some push-ups, because who doesn't love push-ups, right? But we're gonna use the EQs. Okay. So you want these to be so that when you hover over them, your shoulders are basically above your wrists, okay? And I know that people sometimes have wider hips, and then that becomes an issue. But for this particular exercise, this is perfect. Hands on the pads, shoulders over, feet out. Okay. A lot of you are going, what are we doing? This is the easiest push-up in the whole wide world. Well, it's not the easiest in the world, but it's not hard either. So you're gonna drop it down. Now, what I want you to see is, I'm actually too far. I need to step back a little bit so that my shoulders are a little more in line with my hands as I push back. That's actually pushing me back a bit more. So I started here, but when I drop down with this modification, I end up too far forward. So I'm gonna bring it back a little bit. And then I'm gonna drop back down again. So what's great about these bars, what I love, see, first of all, I'm slowing it down, but I can go deeper than I would go on land or on the ground, rather than just a modified push-up. And if you are one of those people that's like, I can do these on the ground, I don't need to do these down below, my challenge to you is to do these modified, okay? Do it exactly how we're doing it right now, and then tell me, comment below, did you feel anything the next day or not? And if you didn't, then you truly, truly do not need to be doing this easier version. But I am willing to bet that most people who do this, especially at the pace we're going right now, if you drop down low enough, you will feel this in your chest tomorrow. And we're only doing 10. So I think that leaves us 3 more. Don't you love the fact I literally cannot count and talk? 2 more. If you are dying and this is too hard, just know that is okay. You don't have to go as low as me. You don't have to hold as long as me. And bring it back up. There we go. All right. That's it for today. We worked our legs, we worked our abs, we worked our arms. I mean, you basically worked your entire body in roughly 10-ish minutes. Do not forget to stretch. Of course, I have some good stretch videos that you can use as well if you'd like to do that, or just stretch on your own. That's totally up to you. I'm looking at this going, this whole video is less than 13 minutes, so you could do this, go through all that. I would say do it at least 1 more time, and then if you're really feeling strong, do it again. If you did just that set of exercises 3 times a week, you would start to build some really great strength, and I think you would feel really amazing. So give it a shot. Happy New Year once again. Come back soon. I'm gonna try to be a little bit more regular this year than I was last year. Last year I started out strong and ended up helter-skelter posting videos. So we'll see what I can do though. No promises, but I'll give it a shot. All right, thank you all so much. Don't forget to subscribe, share with your friends, and all that wonderful, lovely stuff. And go get yourself a set of Lebert equalizers right there. They're amazing and you need them. Okay, thanks. Bye.